Did you have some clan stuff to talk about? Sure you want to do this? That shard is the reason this place is called a dead zone.
We have to, Hawthorne. It's a sign.
Yeah, a sign that says dead zone.
You know, I've been all over the EDZ. Charming enough. I mean, nothing says come visit, like a dark haunted forest.
But non-Guardians aren't supposed to leave the city.
Here's the thing about city rules. They stop applying once you leave the city. There's a small gap in the wall. Hard to see, but it's there. Nobody goes farther than that. At least nobody who wants to come back. Let me know when you reach me.
Hawthorne? Hawthorne, can you hear us? Signal's dead. Did you hear something? The fallen. Those fallen weren't wearing any house colors we've seen before. shard of the Traveler. This is it. Right out of our vision. I think we scared them away. Take me to the shard. This is why we were led here. I haven't been as close to the Traveler's Light since... Do you feel it? Hold on to your helmet. Do you feel it? The light is back. We're back. Eyes up, Guardian.
Let's light 'em up.
It's you. You and I walked together as the tower burned. And now, here you stand. Your light burns a path before us. And on that path, I see many battles ahead of you. Battles only you can win. The crucible of Lord Shaxx will prepare you. In my arena, should a Titan stand in your way, crush him. If a hunter confronts you, break her blade. If a warlock speaks, feed him his words. There is only one path to victory, Guardian. See you on the battlefield. Come back safe, Hunter. You're one of the good ones.
Well, look at you. You got your light back. I don't know how you did it, but I'm glad. Because we're gonna need it. There are a lot more survivors out there, and they need our help. We gotta get the word out that the farm is a safe haven. I sent a friend into the EDZ a few hours ago to set up a comm network. His name's Devram K. Good guy. Great shot. Don't tell him I said that. If you give him a hand, I'd take it as a personal favor. Bye. Keep it together, girl. I'm here. Deep breaths, Soraya. Deep breaths. These are good people, and none of them are bears. He was a funny one, wasn't he? Reminded me of that time with you and that raven.
Supremacy. Careful, Guardian. You must protect your crest. Only 5 minutes left. You're pulling ahead. Keep it that way. Three minutes left. If you want it, this battle is yours. Take it! One minute. Won't be long now. Oh, I can't wait to see what you do with that. You're nearly there. Fight on and claim victory. This is how you grow stronger. Together as one. I love it.
minut.
30 seconds stand between you and victory.
Ha, uwaga na plecy.
10 seconds. Take this. victory is all I ask. Good. You crushed them. And it's said there's no beauty in destruction.
Nowy poziom, granatniczek. Ha! Pierwsza wyrzutnia ziemniaków. Albo zajmijmy się teraz misją na ziemi. O, śledzenie tylko. Nie, ląduj.
Don't get cocky now that you've got your powers back. The EDZ is rough, especially around the Old Town. Just remember, refugees from the city have it a lot rougher. You want to help them? Find Devram K.
LDZ, mapa, która rzekomo jest dużo większa aniżeli cokolwiek Bungie zrobiło w jedynce Destiny. Ups, nie tu. Ale wygląda lokacja dużo ładniej niż cokolwiek zbudował Bungie dotychczas w Destiny.
Show yourself. That's all I need. A guest. And here I have no tea to serve. These are dire times indeed. Devram K, the 8th, at your service. City militia, back when there was a city. Now I serve at the pleasure of my dear friend Soraya Hawthorne. First on the docket, contact other refugees and tell them of the farm. That means building a comm network from the ground up. And even though I happen to be a damn good shot, the Fallen are giving me a devil of a time. I dare say you can handle a few rounds with the enemy. I've seen what Guardians can do. Right. I think it's time to let the guns do the talking now. Don't you? Here we are.
Cóż, zabawa na dwa handkanony. Bardziej przypomina rewolwer starych czasów,
There you are.
aniżeli nowoczesne zabawki. Ma też podobny dźwięk. Zacznijmy tę misję.
Let's get started. There's a banner on the main floor. Give it a look, will you?
This is a House of Judgment sigil. We used to work with a fallen who flew this banner.
Curious. Well, the Fallen seem to have put this up as a bit of a threat. I imagine you'll find lots of objects like this out there. Bit of a story to them. You both need some supplies to get going out here. See if you find a cache in one of the buildings nearby. Very well done. To survive, we'll have to look for every opportunity. Keep your eyes peeled for more supplies in the wilds. Speaking of the wilds, there's a symbol on the wall of the church. Take a look.
A forgotten crate, hidden away in shadow, probably empty.
O, da się nakręcić kwestię. Ciekawe, czy gdzieś prowadzi. Do niewidzialnej ściany. Oj. Oj. Oj.
Who knows why these banners are placed anymore? The fallen houses held them together for a long time. Now it's just cloth. Devrim, where did this symbol come from?
I believe your city hunters must have put them here and there about the region as they scouted around. I think they meant it to mark something special. Or dangerous.
Or both. Let's go check it out.
The history of this region is fascinating. I believe tunnels and caves like the one you're in now stretch all across the EDZ. Who knows what's lurking down there? Be careful.
I just snagged a key code from that captain. I think I can open his supply cache.
Good work down there, you two. Keep an eye out for other hidey holes and treasures like this one. But that's for another day. In the meantime, what say we get down to business? Come on back up to the church tower. I'm putting a kettle on now.
To był jeden z tak zwanych dark sektorów. Albo lost sektor, zwał jak zwał. Generalnie jest to zejście w jakiś loch, albo tunele, jaskinie, podziemia, walka z grupką wrogów, zabicie kapitana, otwarcie skrzyni ze skarbami. Miła odskocznia w ogólnym rozrachunku.
Welcome back. This time I did make tea for you, but I seem to have drunk it all. Perhaps if you were a mite quicker. Right, the beacon. While you were tussling with the Fallen, we've encountered a bit of a setback. Hawthorne has placed the last relay on the mountain above the salt mines, but even from that height, the signal still doesn't have the range we expected. It's a bit curious. Regardless, this signal booster should solve our problem if we can get it to her. Dead zone indeed. Do be careful with that. I hope it serves you well. Mind your rockets. You can hear that too, right?
Tego już chyba słuchaliśmy.
This is a House of Judgment sigil. We used to work with a fallen who flew this banner.
Curious. Well, the Fallen seem to have put this up as a bit of a threat. I imagine you'll find lots of objects like this out there. Bit of a story to them.
Weźmy udział w public evencie. Cicho mnie. Coś u góry chcesz?
Some interesting data in these things. I think they came all the way from Venus with the old House of Winter.
Cóż, w dwójce Destiny tokeny na wydanych lokacjach robią po prostu za reputację udanej osoby odpowiedzialnej za tą frakcję. Devrim jest za EDZ odpowiedzialny. Także gdy z czasem będziemy odnosić mu te żetony, to będzie zdobywać u niego reputację i lepszy sprzęt. Choć pierwszy sprzęt od niego można odebrać dopiero po osiągnięciu 20 poziomu. Także nam jeszcze trochę zostało, zanim to osiągniemy. Na razie zobaczmy, jak nam pójdzie public event. Chociaż nie jesteśmy sami, to powinno jakoś pójść. Lepsze buty. I ładniejsze buty. Bądź co bądź. Ale Ghost chce się podzielić z nami informacjami.
What was that giant shank made up of servitor parts called? Saber 2, right? I wonder if you can make a giant servitor from a bag of shank parts.
Drugim przedmiotem, który daje nam reputację w danej lokacji, są specjalne przedmioty, które się znajduje. Na EDZ są to Dusklight Crystal. Chociaż za tymi wszystkimi rzeczami to trzeba się rozglądać, a żetony się łatwiej zdobywa. Nie chciałeś się podzielić engramem z żadnym z nami. Chamie ty.
forces in the field. A catch has been reported en route to an ether drop.
O, uzbrojony.
Look at those fallen, acting like they own this place.
Take down that servitor, and they starve.
Going haywire.
Orzesz! Chyba zginiemy. O, jakimś cudem żyjemy.
Got the servitor, and the servitor took down the other fallen.
You've smashed their hopes to powder again. Excellent.
Jeszcze do tego zielony sprzęt. Czego chcieć więcej? O, karabin snajperski. Jak miło. O, w lunecie się odbija to, co jest za nami mniej więcej. Jak chcę zrobić sobie jakąś misję, a po drodze znajduję chyba kolejny Lost Sector. Zanurzmy się. Ulala. Co, może mamy iść w dół? Z tunelu prosto w jaskinię. Ale nie wiem, czy się... To akurat dobrze poszliśmy. Ojej. To jest ciekawe, gdzie się nie odrodzimy. A, tutaj. A gdzie to tutaj jest? Tak w tym się bawi. Ciekawe, gdzie jest skrytka. Czyżby tu? Nie. O, tu jesteś. Znowu w lesie. Ale las w połączeniu z tą muzyką, którą teraz tu udali, to jest nastrojowy. Że człowiek chciałby tu biegać i zwiedzać każdy zakamarek. O, jeszcze jedna skrzynia. Idźmy w końcu do tej misji, bo zwiedzając na boki to chyba nigdy jej nie zaczniemy, a nie mówiąc o skończeniu.
Getting some weird feedback on the comms. Dev, did you put your teacup on the broadcast switch again? There are hovering fallen drones all over the EDZ. Try taking a peek at one of their cores. That'll tell us why this feedback is happening.
Zaczyna się kontaktować z serwerami, to czasami się to źle kończy.
This core, it's acting as a kind of broadband amplifier. Their signal is blocking transmissions all across the dial.
After all the work you did setting up Soraya's broadcast, that just won't do.
There's a signal antenna nearby. I can use the core to try to find the source of whatever the Fallen are doing.
Why do you think they're trying to jam us, Dev?
They missed their opportunity to take over this area after our friend touched the shard.
And now they're too scared to fight us head on. Typical Fallen.
All forces in the field. A catch has been reported en route to an ether drop.
I lost the connect. The Fallen are jamming us.
chodźcie tu, już ja was wszystkich powystrzelam. Jak leci.
I found the source. It's underground. Deep underground.
That figures.
Tam ktoś był?
Fallen love dark places.
Especially with the Red Legion all over the dead zone.
Look at those folk, acting like they own this place.
Take down that servitor and they starve.
Bierze się na nagrodę. Tak,
They were counting
załapaliśmy
on
się.
those supplies. Well done.
Jak tu nie lubić handkanonów?
This tunnel looks promising.
Chyba kolejny Lost Sector.
Fallen banners. We're definitely on the right track. They're really built up down here. We need to remember this place after we retake the city, so we can clear it out for good.
Or we could let the Fallen have their creepy caves, and not sacrifice more people.
With that shield down, I can finally get a read on the source. It's close.
Ach. Jednak nas trafiło. Ha. Ups, nie w tą stronę.
This is it. Hold them off and I'll use that shank core to shut down the signal remotely.
Znowu nie poszło nam. Dobra. Koniec zabawy. Handcanonem ich wszystkich.
This is it. Hold them off and I'll use that shank core to shut down the signal remotely. Just a little longer. Just before you took out that captain, I fried all their broadcast capabilities. No more jamming.
That means people will be coming to the farm from all over the planet. Once we get that last relay set up, we can reach out to the rest of the system.
Then we can start rallying Guardians to strike back against the Red Legion.
will be plenty of time for both. For now, head back here when you can, you two.
Mnóstwo lepszego lootu. I lepsza broń. Tak samo na mapie każdej lokacji z czasem pojawia się więcej punktów do szybkiej podróży, co znacznie ułatwia później rozgrywkę. Czyli nie trzeba wszędzie biegać, tylko w miarę możliwości bliżej szybką podróżą się przemieścić. Przez to pod wieloma względami gra się naprawdę dużo lepiej jak w jedynkę. O! Ważny cel zabity, kolejna skrzynka, kolejne żetony. Co my tu mamy? Szank. A ty co się tu tyle naplęgło? Udało
All right,
się.
Devlin. What's next?
Helping me spread the word. We're broadcasting a signal from the farm to people who fled the city saying, you'll be safe here.
And we need to make sure everyone, everywhere, can hear it.
Place a few signal amplifiers around the area to boost the signal. That should do the trick.
Czyżby w końcu płaszczyk Huntera jak należy? Tak. W końcu płaszczyk. O, wszystko w jednym komplecie.
That's one node online.
Looks like the signal's already amped. That was fast.
Hang on a minute. I just spotted quite a few fallen headed your way. Keep your guard up.
No, jak zawsze. A ja tu widzę skrzynkę.
After you shut down the Fallen's underground jamming equipment, they must be coming out of the caves.
They won't stop coming. We need to make sure that signal is strong. You better hurry up and place that second node.
Już biegnę, Hawthorne, już biegnę.
This place used to be so peaceful. This is the first time I've even seen any Fallen since the Cabal hit us. Reminds me of the city. You all tried to make it so we never even laid eyes on a Dreg. To keep us safe, right? There's another word for a place you're not allowed to leave. You know, with walls you can't see over, and guards everywhere.
Look at those folks, acting like they own this place.
I znowu event.
Take down that servitor, and they stop.
I'm just saying, no walls at the farm. Come and go whenever you want. So
Please,
let's make
no,
sure
no,
everyone can get there.
Oj, oj,
Guardian?
oj, 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 oj.
Got the servitor, and the servitor took down the other Fallen.
You've smashed their hopes to powder again. Excellent.
O, granatnik. Nie przepadam aż bardzo za fuzjami.
Good news, I'm reading another signal boost. Bad news, that feedback is bouncing around the airwaves again.
The Fallen must have more jamming equipment in addition to what you disabled in the caves.
Hopefully we won't need a cave-in to knock these out.
Gdzie może być trzeci na tajnie?
There. I've got a clear signal. No more feedback.
5 by 5 here as well. Excellent work.
I have to admit, you're the most helpful Guardian I've ever met. But there's one more thing. Did I send those coordinates correctly?
I've got them. Through the tunnel, across the river.
That's the place. I left something behind there.
Wracamy z przygodą za jakieś 5 minut. Nie oddalajcie się. Dobra, ruszajmy skończyć tą misję. O. Uff, żyjemy. A, tu jednak za mocno to nie jest odcięta strefa, ale też się da zwiedzać. Jeszcze ładniej, jeszcze ładniej. No, ze skyboxem też się postarali w tej wersji.
We're almost to your coordinates, Hawthorne.
Good. I left supplies there that I had to abandon in a hurry a while back.
Supplies for the farm?
For the city. But when you all got attacked, I dropped everything and flew across the ocean to try and help. The city sure doesn't need it anymore. We could use that stuff at the farm.
Bad news, Hawthorne. The Fallen beat us here.
All right, forget the supplies. Clear out those Fallen, and we'll figure out our next move.
The area's clear.
Not for long. The Fallen don't like it when they're denied a good scavenge. They're bound to come at you in force.
Then do me another favor, you two. Drop another one of those node things to boost my signal, then get out of there.
Strzelaniny ciąg dalszy. Ha! Nie ma to jak sprzedać dobrego ziemniaka. No, chodźcie.
If you made them mad, you're doing something right. Don't let up.
Uciekać to on umie.
Did it. They're gone.
Miało to jak bagnet między
Guardians
oczy.
really are something else. I guess I kind of forgot that.
And now we know that there are resources to be found in the EDZ. Once we retake the city, that'll be a big help.
Sure.
What Soraya means to say is, thank you. Head back here when you can, you two. There's still quite a bit to do.
Na razie na tym zakończymy naszą przygodę z Destiny 2. W następnym czasie rozpoczniemy